Marcelo Ziegler. I think that he is with us, but we will meet him later too, in the back. Thank you, Marcelo. Thank you also, Dr. John Graz, for letting us borrow your face and your voice for the documentary that made it memory too for all of us. The history of organization, and we are running to the end, is shaped by its founders and the great figures of its past, but also by the great figures of the present and those who will follow us. This is the moment to pay tribute to three individuals who have distinguished themselves in their academic, professional, and civic lives, and in the defense and promotion of religious freedom. Each of them, in different capacities and spheres, has established themselves as contributors, role models, and examples for the AIDLR. And I invite Kuben to introduce to us the first one.
AIDLR tiene el honor de otorgar al excelentísimo señor profesor Alberto de la Hera el premio de honor Conciencia y Libertad. Como pueden leer en el folleto, el profesor Alberto de la Hera ha dedicado su carrera académica al estudio del derecho canónico, las relaciones entre Iglesia y Estado y la evolución jurídica de las instituciones religiosas. Ha ocupado cargos en varias universidades de prestigio en España y como director de Asuntos Religiosos del Gobierno de España desempeñó un papel decisivo en la configuración de los marcos jurídicos que protegen la libertad religiosa en nuestro país. Su compromiso internacional refleja también una dedicación de toda una vida a la promoción de la libertad religiosa más allá de las fronteras y las instituciones. El profesor de la Hera, desgraciadamente, no ha podido estar presente hoy con nosotros, pero nos envía el siguiente mensaje. Me siento profundamente agradecido por este reconocimiento que valoro muy especialmente por proceder de una institución a cuya trayectoria en favor de la libertad religiosa he profesado siempre la mayor estima y más aún al enmarcarse en la conmemoración de los 80 años de vida de la AIDLR. Recibo este homenaje con emoción y con el mayor respeto y deseo expresar mis mejores votos por el pleno éxito de la conferencia y por la continuada y fecunda labor de la AIDLR en defensa de la libertad religiosa. La profesora doctora Rosa María Martínez de Codes, invitada al evento, podrá recoger en mi nombre el preciado premio de honor Conciencia y Libertad. Así que por esta razón vuelvo a invitar a la profesora doctora Rosa María de Codes a subir al escenario para recibir este premio que le entregará el presidente de AIDLR España, Óscar López.
The association is honored to award Dr. Ganoune Diop with the award of Merit Jan Nussbaum for excellence in leadership for human rights and religious liberty. Dr. Ganoune Diop has carried the cause of... You can join me, Ganoune. I'm happy. Dr. Ganoune Diop has carried the cause of freedom of conscience across continents and peoples, using his language, culture, and religion's expertise. You are not going to correct this now, I hope. Holding advanced degrees in theology, and a doctorate in Old Testament studies from Andrews University. He also received a doctorate honoris causa for his contribution to building a global culture of human rights. What distinguishes Dr. Diop is not only the breadth of his influence, but the conviction that animates it. The freedom of conscience is inseparable from human dignity. To present this award to Dr. Ganoune Diop, I would like to invite Dr. Barna Magyarosi, President of AIDLR.
He's allowing me to say few words. I just want to say it's my privilege to participate in the betterment of our humanity. Freedom of conscience is really deeply connected to the worth of every human being. Every human being. So, and then the virtues of solidarity and really with the whole human family. And this is why I've been very impressed that Dr. Adam Adian will continue to work to bring people together, civilizations, cultures, religions. Every person has infinite dignity. And that is what really I wanted to commit my life to participate to improve. So thank you very much for the honor of receiving an award. Thank you very much.
Dr. John Graz's commitment to religious freedom was forged early. Swiss and French by nationality, he grew up in a family that understood the cost of indifference to human rights at first hand. His grandfather perished in Dachau concentration camp for having sheltered Jews and members of the French resistance. He holds a master's degree from the University of Montpellier, a doctorate from the Sorbonne in Paris. He served as Secretary General for the International Religious Liberty Association and Director of the Department of Public Affairs and Religious Liberty of the General Conference of the Seventh-day Adventists. Over 20 years, he organized 4 World Congresses on Religious Liberty and more than 40 international congresses across 5 continents. After his retirement, he founded the International Center for Religious Liberty and Public Affairs in France and directed for the last 10 years. The AIDLR is deeply honored to recognize in Toledo today a man who devoted his life to ensuring that no person should ever suffer for what they believe. I invite Dr. Adama Dieng, our honorary president, to join me in this recognition, presenting Dr. John Graz the Award of Merit Jan Nussbaum for excellence in leadership for religious liberty and public affairs. You can open it if you want.
I just want to share with you a few words because Ganoune did, and he showed the way. What Ganoune said, it's totally true. The importance of religious freedom. I always thought that it was a cornerstone of all freedom, as you said this morning too. And when we are defending religious freedom, it's not just defending religious freedom, it's also defending the right of expression, the right of association. And when there is no religious freedom, there is no freedom at all. It's just a matter of time. This is why it is so important. And when we see what's going on in the world today, we may think that religious freedom is not so important. There are so many violations of human rights and so on, but we have no time. But it's so important to keep the cap, as you are doing, and to say, no, it's important, and we have to really to do our best to make sure that the concept of religious freedom for all is important, has to be promoted, has to be defended, and has to be protected. This is the mission of the association, and this is our mission too. And just to conclude, I would like to thank, we cannot do events without working with a lot of people. And very often we forget to say thank you to some people. And we like just to say thank you to a few number of people. There are many I could have said thank you. But a few number who play an important role for me in my mission of religious freedom. I will start with Spain, and I would like to thank Dr. Professor de la Hera, and of course Rosa Maria Martinez de Codes. And I met them in 1995, and it was at the beginning of my ministry, and they were both of them so helpful that it changed, it opened many opportunities in our mission. And when I think of people who have really contributed to help me, I think about Professor Abdel Fattah Amor, special rapporteur. We became friends, and he passed away in 2012. And it was a great time. And people like him, and now we have a special rapporteur who is also very involved. It's very helpful. And I would like to thank also people I met when I was retired, and I thought that now I am retired, and I need at least 5 or 6 years to build some good relation with the UN in Geneva. And it was in 2016. And in 2016, we organized a meeting of human rights, and you came, Ibrahim. Ibrahim Salama came, and we started a program, and with also Michael. And you invited me to be one of the signatories of the Declaration of Beirut. And also I would like to thank you, Paolo. Your leadership is full of vision, energy, organization. And I think it's a blessing to have people like you. And it's a blessing also to work with all people working in the same direction. And thank you again to all of you. Thank you especially to you and the association.
Thank you everyone for being with us, celebrating our anniversary, and please enjoy your conference. We are at your service if you need something.